good morning everybody. It is Sunday. Oh, I've already made a mistake. It's Sunday the 16th of May. We didn't do any videoing yesterday because today we're off on a little road trip. So we are going to Alton Towers for the day. So I just kind of thought, like, we didn't do anything yesterday because it was pouring down with rain. It was just a boring day, wasn't it? So I just kind of thought there was no point doing any video. Especially when, like I said, we're off to Alton Towers today. So we're hoping to get lots of good footage for you. This is the first time we've been since the new season. If you remember, we did used to have our Merlin annual passes and we actually cancelled them, didn't we? Yeah. Just because the price was going up and it just got like ridiculous and just got really silly. But then last week you inquired about it again, and they've kept the price the same, haven't they, as what we were previously paying. At the moment they're not taking any new members for annual passes. It's only you can just, what's the word, renew it. So we've renewed it. We renewed it for 12 months, or is it just, yeah, we renewed it for another 12 months. So we're quite excited because like this time last year we couldn't go to Alton Towers even though we had the pass, because COVID, everything was shut. So I don't think we went to Alton Towers last year till like the summertime, was it? I think it was like August time. And then if you remember one of our very first vlogs that we did, we were at Thorpe Park and Chessington. That was October half term last year. So if you want to have a watch of those, please have a look because that was really good. We really enjoyed it. It was our first time at Thorpe Park, our first time at Chessington, and we actually went to Legoland, didn't we, as well, in Windsor. So we covered all three of those parks. Today we're going to go to Alton Towers, so we're going to hopefully get some good footage here and get a look at some of the new rides because they've got like retro rides. So I'm hoping we're going to be able to get on some of those. The pass also covers the Legoland Discovery Centre in Manchester and the Sea Life Centre, and we've been there quite regularly with it in the past. The Sea Life's only small, but it's still alright for a bit of a, not even half a day, but for an hour or so. I think Matilda's a bit old now. I think when you've got little ones you can probably spend a bit longer in there. And then we've also, we're quite lucky because we're quite close to everything really. We're not far from Blackpool. We're not near like Thorpe Park, Chessington, Legoland I suppose, but we've got like Alton Towers close to us. We've got the Lego Centre at Manchester and the Sea Life Centre. Then at Blackpool we have the Sea Life Centre, which is a really good one at Blackpool. We've been there before quite a few times. They have a Madame Tussauds at Blackpool and you can go in Blackpool Tower. So hopefully we'll get some good videos of that. And then also in London, when we first got the pass, we wasn't vlogging at that time, but we did Madame Tussauds in London, we did the Shrek Adventure, we did the Sea Life, and we did the London Eye. So hopefully we'll get back to the London at some point and be able to get lots of footage of all those things for you as well, so you can see how they're going on. So like I said, this is the first time we've been to Alton Towers this year. Last year we went, there was quite a few COVID restrictions in place with masks and things, so we'll let you know as we go along today how it's going on and different types of what they've changed, what's new. Yeah, all the indoor rides are shut, whereas last year we went, there wasn't, was there?
We went tomorrow, they'll be open, it's just because of easing the restrictions.
Okay, because of the current restrictions at the moment, they're shut today. But there's only two indoor rides, I think it's Jewel and Hex.
Yeah.
And like, I think there's one in CBeebies Land, like a Justin's House.
And we can't
show thing.
For anywhere to eat.
Yeah, we can't eat inside either, all the restaurants are shut at the minute. But I think they're doing takeaway or...
Possibly.
We'll let you know when we get there. Last year we ate at the roller coaster restaurant, and that was really fun. Maybe we'll do that one day and then we can get some footage of that for you, everybody. So currently the sun is shining. It did say it was going to rain today.
Never sunny in Stoke.
No, never sunny in Stoke. Alton Towers forecast said that it was going to rain from 12 o'clock.
Oh, it's had it raining all
but
day.
It's just gone like, yeah, all week when we've been checking, it's just been up, down, rain, no rain, rain at this time, rain at that time. So we're going to see. It opens at 10 o'clock today, and I'm actually surprised it actually opened till 8 p.m, which is late really. So we're not going to be there that long just because it's a Sunday and we've got to get back to school and stuff tomorrow. really, I wish I would have come yesterday, because yesterday at about, it's like 5 o'clock, I was looking at the wait times. It was empty. Well, I say empty, like, I think Wicker Man still had like a 60-minute wait, but considering it can get to nearly 3 hours, I don't think that's bad at all. And some rides were like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. That was at like 5 o'clock, so I imagine by like maybe like 6 o'clock, it would have even dropped again, wouldn't it? And then, you know, if you can stay right till the end, I think you'd get a good go.
I think that's it. On the Saturday, you wouldn't get it as early, but today you were the first ones in to get stuff done.
Yeah, I think we're trying to get the first ones in today to get stuff done, but I think maybe like another time when we come, maybe we will even come in the afternoon, come like at 2 o'clock-ish and see what the wait times are like then. And I think it's good because we have got this pass, we obviously don't need to rush and get every single ride done today, whereas previously when we've been like, oh, you know, we're coming to Alton Towers, we've not done anything before and we want to get as much as we can done. But this is actually only Matilda's 3rd time, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, the 4th.
No, we came once when we had vouchers out of the paper.
I think we came twice last year.
And then last year we came as well with our passes, before everything then just got shut back down again, didn't it? And we couldn't come again.
Oh, that was it, sorry, yeah, we did only come once, we were going to come twice, but we went back.
Yeah, we were going to come like for Halloween, wasn't we? Or something? Not Halloween, was it bonfire night or something? When it reopened again, but it not actually on bonfire night, but around that time, like, was it like Oktoberfest or something, I think? But the date that we had ended up going into lockdown because we couldn't get an earlier date, because I know some people managed to come, but we didn't manage it. So we've brought some lunch with us. We've actually just been to Tesco on the way here. We just got the £3 meal deal. So we all got a sandwich, a drink. It was £3.50.
Yeah,
oh, sorry, a £3.50 meal deal at Tesco, which is like a local supermarket. That's like a garage station kind of thing. So we got the meal deal. You got sushi, didn't you? Me and Matilda got sandwiches. And then like you got crisp and I got carrot sticks and things and some drinks. So we've got our lunch with us, we're all prepared. I apologise about my voice. I've had a really sore throat and a cough for like 3 weeks now. I have done lateral flow tests for COVID and I'm completely negative. I've been to my GP. They think it could be something to do with reflux. I've got different medication and nothing's really working at the minute. I'm very tired because like at night time I'm just like coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing. But we'd booked this and I promised Matilda that would go, and I just felt awful if I didn't come. So I'm hoping that we are not going to have too much of a stressful day, because I'm so tired and I'm back in work tomorrow, so I don't want anything too strenuous. She said that she'll be going on all the big rides anyway. But we'll see how we get on. Like I said, I apologise if my voice sounds really funny. Hopefully Anne can do some talking at some point and Matilda to give my voice a little rest, because I've now been talking for 8 minutes and it's very, very sore.
So we're about a half hour away.
Okay.
Pick back up when we get there, because you wanted to show some of the roads and how narrow they get as you get there.
Yes, and some of it's really beautiful as well, isn't it, when we get closer? So about half an hour away now. From where we live, it's been about
An hour and
15, yeah. So it's not too bad, so we'll see. We're just coming through a town called Cheadle, and I've just videoed a little bit of it because how lovely is all this like bunting. So all the way through the town centre there's been all this like red, white and blue bunting, and I have a feeling it was like this last year when we came, wasn't it?
Must be a pretty town.
Yeah, either that or I think like last year was VE Day as well, wasn't it? So I wonder if it's something. And it's just been VE Day again, hasn't it? But last year was the proper.
In 3.3
what anniversary
miles,
was it last
turn
year?
right onto Farley Road.
50 must have been.
Was it?
Yeah.
So VE Day is victory in England.
Europe.
That's what's called VE Day.
Yeah, in Europe.
Oh.
One in
Victory in Europe, apparently, sorry. And it is from, was it from the Second World War?
Yeah, it's basically the start of the end of the Second World War.
The start of the end?
Yeah.
That makes
It
sense.
didn't actually end on that day, but that's the day that it was over.
Yeah, they say like it's the last day of the Second World War. So they say it's like Victory Day because it's the end of the war. So last year we had like a garden party and things to celebrate it, because you do on the big anniversaries. Like I remember when it was, must have been the 50th when we were younger, and we had a big party when we were younger in the street. Obviously last year due to COVID it wasn't as intense, you know, as it could have been, but we had like socially distanced on our drive and a barbecue and stuff, so it was lovely. So we're just, what are we now?
We had a little petting zoo last year, remember?
Oh, you had the rabbits out, didn't you,
We
on the
had
front for
rabbits
everybody
out,
to
and I was
pet?
helping the little kids see them. Of course, the rabbits were a bit terrified, but I was like, meh.
They were new, quite new then. So we're 11 minutes away, so we'll see how we get on. So we are now 4 minutes away. Was it 4 minutes away? But actually, like, the sat nav.
4 minutes from town.
The sat nav was taking us on a different route than the way the signs pointed. So I don't really know what way it was trying
It
to.
was taking us that way, which is probably a little bit quicker by single track roads the whole way. So
Yeah, it was a little bit of a pain last time. Oh, 3 minutes. There we go. It's changed now. 3 minutes. So you can see like how tiny these little roads are now. They're like, we're going uphill. It's all uphill to Alton Towers.
gosh.
Oh gosh, that poor person on their bike. I actually feel sorry for them. That must be a killer getting up here. But you can see that there's like a little private house down there somewhere. Don't know where, because it's literally like a mass. Oh geez, I got too close to the screen, to the window then. It's all just like woodland, and you're just going around like little stone walls. Really, really thin, narrow, tiny roads up here now. And it is beautiful. Like, look at that now in front. It's just beautiful with all this like canopy of trees overhanging. I'm so glad they have these barriers though, because it's a long way down on the other side of there right now. If you if you went down there. Oh, here we go, more signs now. So I've got Alton Towers is on the right. Then there's a Star Caravan Park. So it's really strange because you think, oh, we're right here, and then you come out and you're back into this, like another little village. And it's so funny because every time we come, we're like, we're nearly here, and then we pop out in another village. We're nearly here. Then we pop out into another little village. But we are basically here now. Yeah, we're literally like 2 minutes away, so we are nearly here now. I don't think you see it in a minute.
Yeah, the side route you went.
And we're here. And I'm glad that we didn't come the way that the sat nav was taking us, because it's really, it was really busy that way, wasn't it? It didn't look too good. So when you come in, it says you can use both lanes, but then it changes so that the lane on the, it said both lanes, but then it said that lane next to us there was express parking and disabled parking a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
Whereas this lane's just all parking, I think.
But on the way out, that lane becomes an exit.
Yeah,
Change it out.
on the way out, the middle lane then becomes the exit lane, I think, because they know on the, like, as it gets later on, that more people are going to be exiting than coming in. So let's see what we've got here. So that's coaches, express parking, disabled, and drop-off point. So we're not going into that one.
Monorails don't go.
Oh gosh, which means it's going to be a big walk. So we're going down here to theme park, which is a pain because it is basically right at the other. You're basically near Nemesis, aren't you?
Yeah.
You can see all the people just through the gate there walking in. That's where we're going to be.
The
So I think we'll
monorail.
find the parking space and catch back up in a
So we're finally here.
Yay!
We parked up and it was about a 15-minute walk, wasn't it, to the front? One sec. So the monorail is working, but the queue was massive, wasn't it? It was quicker to walk. So Matilda wants to tell you all that this roller piece here isn't a roller coaster. It used to be a roller coaster called, I've forgotten already, the Corkscrew. And basically once they took it down, they saved a piece of it and they just put it here at the entrance. So this is like one of the original roller coasters, isn't it, that was here when they very first opened the park,
So
I
now
think.
we have like different stuff. We have Hex. So please do not go on Hex unless you love a good fright.
You've not been on Hex?
Yeah, but we have seen people. We've seen a few videos where people have beaten, adults have been screaming from
okay,
Hex.
I don't remember that.
So it is quite scary for any
Okay,
people
so
who enjoy good fright.
we came in further back over there, and what you had to do was you had to show your tickets when you came in, and then it's all like numbers now. So it's like line number 1, line number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we showed our tickets, then now we're in the queue for temperature and bag check, and then we will go straight through after that. So it's not really been that long. We've only queued a couple of minutes to get through the ticket thing though. We've only been a couple of minutes here so far. So like I say, it's temperature and bag check, and then we're through to the turnstiles, and then we'll be in. Yay. Quick update, Matilda's about to go on.
I'm about to go on Rita. So we said that
first time.
So all the bigger rides, I am tall enough, but we've realised that you have to be 14 and over.
So Galactica, Nemesis and Oblivion.
So I was very much looking
she's
forward to
1.4, you have to go 14. But we've just done 13, haven't we? And I think that really is my favourite ride here, 13.
Oh, yes,
now we're about to go on Rita. It's exciting.
So this is the first time Matilda's been big enough to go on any of the big rides, and she's got to give Rita a go. She's a little bit worried about it, but she's got to give it a go. Desperate to go on Galactica, but you got to be 14, so she can't do that. But here it comes, so we'll catch up in a minute when she's off and see how excited she is.
You must escape. Go, go, go!
So we've just got off Rita.
So,
and how was it first?
So for a fact for everybody, do bring a rubber band if you're anticipating on going on Rita and you have glasses, because we've just found out that recently people's glasses have been flying off on the ride. So you will need a rubber band to secure them, or you will have to take them off for the ride.
Yeah, so basically, because of how fast the ride goes and the speed of it, Matilda had to take her glasses off, and she was a bit upset because obviously she has a very strong prescription, but they kept them safe for her. It was only a 30-minute queue, so that was really good. A 13, I forgot to say before, that was only a 30-minute queue. So we've done really well with those. And then yeah, she has to take her glasses off, but did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
For your first time ever, what did you think?
I thought it was great. I recommend it to anybody who likes a very fast ride and a big thrill.
I think I'd forgotten how fast it was. It was so fast. Jeez, it was just like, whoop, we were off. It was so fast. So we're going to have a little bit of a think now, have a look at some wait times and work out where we're going to head to next. So, we went over, we're just on the Skyliner, sorry. We went over to the Cloud Cuckoo Land, it's called, isn't it? Where they have the driving school. But unfortunately, as much as it's very exciting that Matilda is now 1.4 metres to go on Rita, now she's 1.4 metres means she can't go on the Cuckoo driving school because she's too big for it. But I was a bit annoyed because when we measured her on the Rita one, where do we measure her? Measure her on a pirate one. She was literally just on the 1.4, like only just on it. And then she got in the queue for it, went to go on, and they measured her and said, "Oh no, you can't go on, you're too tall." So then we had to wait for the ride to finish. So I wasn't being awkward with them, but I just questioned it because look, she's literally just 1.4. She has just been on Rita because she's just hit the 1.4, but the sign says 0.9 to 1.4. But the woman said, "Oh, well, I think she's over 1.4 and we've measured her." So basically, if you went like that with your hand, she would have been 1.4. But she got out this like plastic triangle thing, actually put it on her head, made a step all the way back, as tall and straight as she could be. So she was literally 1.4.1.
Yeah, she was 2 millimetres.
Yeah. So because she was 0.1, they wouldn't let her go on it. Even though by that point, there was only 3 children that went on when Matilda was in the queue. There was no queue and nobody there. So I was I know it is safety, but I was a little bit miffed because I feel like it's, you know, there was nobody then. It's a little car that you basically drive around, a tiny little thing. So anyway, we are on the Skyliner. We're heading over to the Forbidden Forest area. All these gardens here, by the way, you can walk through them. You can walk all around the gardens, you can go all through them.
So as you can see, the weather has just
Beautiful,
changed.
yeah. As well as you can see, the weather has changed. It has started to rain. I don't think it's actually raining now though, is it? I'm trying to work out if it's raining now. I don't think it is raining at the minute. Daddy is soaking wet because he insisted that he'd check the weather on his little nice weather app. It wasn't going to rain today when we got out the car. He didn't need a raincoat. Oh no. Now he's wet.
I've got
So his pants are a bit wet, but you've got your raincoat. I've got my big winter coat on.
Just like being back.
So we're hoping to do Blade, aren't we, with a big pirate ship.
yeah.
And then
So
we're
this
going to
is
have a look.
Blade isn't scary, it's just the part that jumps back into it.
Yeah, and then we're going to have a look because now they've got some new rides called retro rides. So we're just getting off. Really careful. Thank you. So we're going to have a look at the retro rides. One of them is called, what's it called? Flying something. Let's have a look. Is it raining? Like it's like really tiny drizzling. It's not really much.
Yeah, but you know how quickly the weather can change.
So Blade says that there's no queue at the minute, which I'm kind of not surprised because you sat on a pirate ship in the rain, but we'll go for it. So Blade says no queue, and the retro ride is like half an hour, I think, but we'll see when we get around there. I think it's this way, Matilda. Look,
Yeah, because they didn't value the lap thing down there.
you're on the wrong side. Follow the arrows, you loony. So we're gonna go and see Blade and see the retro ride. So I'll do a little bit of footage of the retro ride when we get there so people can see. This is the first one we've come across, so I'm not sure what they're going to be like. I think it's kind of going to be like a fairground ride. So when we get there, I'll show you.
So Laura and Matilda have gone on something called the Blade, which is basically a big pirate ship that rocks backwards and forwards. Goes quite high, I suppose. But we're at that age with Matilda where she wants all the massive rides and then all the tamer rides like this, so she's at a really good age. She absolutely loves this ride. She's gone on every time we've been, and she looks for the pirate ships at every part that we go to as well. So she's got to do this, and then we'll see what else we can get on round here.
Okay, we're off Blade. There is literally no queue for it, and we're about to go on this called the Retro Squad. It looks so good. Are you excited? Oh, what's it called? Think and Fly. Sorry, Retro Squad is the name of these new rides, isn't it? So, yeah, they basically are fairground rides, and they're playing such good music on them as well. So this is called Funk and Fly, and at the minute there's only a 20-minute wait. So we've done so well at the moment today. It looks so cool. So we'll tell you how we get on when we get off. Just coming down now.
So Laura and Matilda have gone on this. The idea of it makes me feel sick at the moment doing it. But it's an old school fairground ride. Just literally whizzes you around. And then you'll see here it starts to bring you down and lift you back up and bring you down and lift you back up. And literally feel sick watching it. But they seem to be enjoying it. Matilda's loving it. I'm not too sure about Laura. She doesn't look too impressed. We'll see how they feel when they get off it.
So we're off. What was it called again?
Fun and Fly, something
Funk and Fly. Is it Funk and Fly?
Sounds about right.
Oh my gosh, I feel awful. I'd rather go on 13 1,000 times than go on that again. I feel like my stomach just...
So as you can see in the video, I had my hands up and was loving it. I was like, woo!
Must... Sorry, I think X Sector's Oblivion and stuff, isn't it?
It takes you to Mutiny Bay, so
My stomach just feels horrid. And oh gosh, I don't know, it was not good.
Matilda was loving it and Laura's face was going
I absolutely loved it. But there was a bit of confusion over masks because when I went on Blade, I had my mask on, but loads of people...
Well, no one else had it.
Yeah, nobody had it on. So then when we went on that ride, the previous one that had stopped before us, loads of people then didn't have it on. And then I thought, oh gosh, maybe it's because we're outside, you don't have to wear them. But then when I asked the man before we get on, he said, oh yeah, please, if you can put it on, please put it on. So I don't know what the
I think they're just not
rule is. I think if you're just not wearing it, yeah, they're not challenging people maybe, I don't know. But I don't really like that. I think there should be a set thing of you're wearing it or you're not wearing it.
Like Disney.
Yeah, I don't really like that. So we're going to head over to the mine train now because it's only, I think it's a 35-minute wait.
Yeah. And then we might have some lunch after that.
Yeah, and then we might have some lunch. So we'll see how we get on. So just to let you know, this is all like a big picnic area here. Like, looks really lovely. And there's a stage and undercover, but we're actually trying to run because when we got here, Pinball Whizzed was shut. And we've just gone on the app then. Well, we were on our way to Mine Train, wasn't we?
Yeah.
Diverted to the toilets. I checked the app when we came out and it said Pinball Whizzed was open with a 20-minute wait. So we're running over to Pinball Whizzed. We've ditched the Mine Train and come to Pinball Whizzed. Wicker Man has now gone down and so has the Octonauts coaster. Don't know why, we just saw Wicker Man, it was just going, I love a dog. Wicker Man was just going round by itself, so don't know what's happened there to Wicker Man. Hopefully it might be back up again, but we're going to try and get on this like it's only a 20-minute wait for now. And we spoke to a gentleman before, he was asking about the wait times when we were getting a drink, and he said that yesterday it opened at 12 o'clock and they shut it again at 1. So it was literally open for an hour and they shut it. So I've said, quick, let's get over here now and try and get on it. So we'll catch up when we get on. So we went on Pinball Whizzed and then we've just seen Finn the shark. And Matilda's at that point now where she's a bit like, oh, I'm too cool for this. So you were winding her up, wasn't you?
Yeah.
What were you saying to her?
I said that you wanted a friend.
No, you were saying I want.
I was saying I was going to go and have my photo because she wouldn't.
Yeah, and would she come with you because you
No,
were scared to see him? She was
to.
like, I'm not falling for that one. I don't think so. So as we walked off, I was like, I'm just going to go and wave at him. So I went over and started waving, and he starts going like this to us. So she's going, you go, mummy, then I'll stay here. I said, he doesn't want me, he wants you.
Did you see Finn?
So she went over and had a photo, and then she went, just so you know, that was a one-off. So she's not impressed that she's had a photo with Finn the shark, are you? So we just had our lunch, sat on the benches. I'm sorry, my voice is really going again now because I've been on Pinball Whizzed, and it just like, get down there, missus. I mouth the words to you and you talk. I don't think you'll be able to mouth the words to you. Tell everybody where we're going now.
So now we're going to the tree top ride
Matilda, people can't see anybody.
in CBeebies Land.
Going to see Baby's Land to the treetop adventure.
And the treetop adventure, as you can see, if I show you, that's the treetop adventure. So as you can see, you're in little buggies going around, all around the top of CBeebies Land.
So Wicker Man's back open, isn't it?
So Wicker Man is up and running. I'm going to Pinball Whizzed. So we're going to do some other rides, then we're going to go on it. So we'll see you when we're on Wicker Man. Bye.
Now we're just at Wicker Man, and I think I've realised why it's such a long wait, because they seem to be social distancing between the seats. So I think if you're a family you can sit behind each other, but then when I've seen other carriages going round, they seem to be like separating people. It started trickling a little bit, but Wicker Man's up and running now, so we think this might be the last ride that we do because it's a pretty big wait. So
if you would like to see more rides, tell us the rides you would like to see, because we are coming back in 2 weeks when I'm off school, and we have a whole day then, so please do tell us the rides you want to go.
yeah, so we're coming back again in 2 weeks for half term. So if there's any rides that you want to see, or any like ride videos, you obviously can't actually film on the ride. That's not allowed in Alton Towers. You're not allowed to film on the ride with your phones. But if there's any rides that you want us to just like film for just you to see them, or anything like that, then please just let us know in the comments below, and we'll try and do our best to get those done. Yeah, so we're just walking through now. This is the room where normally you would watch the Wicker Man Show. So normally like they'd gather a few people in this room. You would watch like a little show, wouldn't you, about it?
Yeah.
And then you would go through
The show is quite scary. You are allowed to skip the show.
Yeah, there is a section that says that if you don't like it, you are allowed to skip and go to another point. So
I think it's scary. It says like enjoy your
yeah,
death
in the
and
past,
stuff
like we've
that.
skipped it, haven't we? But today we don't need to skip it today because
Say like enjoy your death.
yeah, we don't need to skip it today because it's not on it. It's just literally walking through the room.
So as you can see, it's a big queue.
There's a little bit of a queue, but we're nearly there now. So yeah, so it's like this. So it's like fake things like this everywhere. You can see all the prints and everything. And there's the Wicker Man.
Displease your soul.
What do they say? Your modern food does not please the Wicker Man.
Yeah.
So in other words, don't bring food onto the ride because he doesn't like it.
So
Well, we'll let you know how we get on when we get off because also it's raining. So we're going to get a bit wet now, aren't we, I think?
stones are crazy.
They're just going on to Wicker Man, which looks like an amazing wooden roller coaster. It's brand new, but it's made out of wood, which adds to the fun. You can see there, it's going up the steep incline. You can't miss them when they come back past. Mo's got a bright red coat on and Matilda's got a bright pink coat on. But it's all themed around some demon, and this used to have fire spitting out of it, doesn't anymore. It has like screens with fire on it instead. But they're just going down the drop now, so it's quite a long ride as well. So they've got to be on this for probably a good minute or two. It does last quite a while, but what will happen is they'll start to loop round, and then they go round, and then they'll spit back out the other end now. And then they go all around the back. It does sound amazing. Matilda seems to love it. It seems to be a favourite ride here. So we left it for last purely because of how long the queues are. We were hoping that they'd go down. So we'll wait for them to get off and then we'll see where we go from there.
Okay, we got off Wicker Man and it was obviously raining when we went on, and we decided we were going to leave, and for once Daddy's weather app was right. Look, it's going to thunder and lightning at 2 o'clock. We went to the toilet. I was about to come out the front entrance and it's absolutely pouring down.
Yeah, but now it's hailstone.
Yeah, it's like hailstone, it's pouring. Really, really heavy rain now.
Hailstone on the floor.
I'm trying to show you through the window because
All the white on the floor is hailstone.
yeah, it is hailstoning. We've just come to the monorail, so not a very big queue, is there? Even if you say it's about, to be honest, I'd rather stand here for 20 minutes than walk 5 minutes in this, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too long. I'm not sure of the distancing people in the carriages, so we might have a little bit of a wait, but to be honest, even if it's half an hour, I'd rather stay inside than get...
On the monorail to the car.
Yeah, but it wasn't too far, was it, where we're parked? You're absolutely drowned. Matilda, you're alright, aren't you? And what was Wicker Man like?
Really good.
You love Wicker Man, don't you?
Yeah, it was quite quick. It wasn't as enjoyable in this weather.
No, and it wasn't a hailstone in then, but it was raining, and like the rain hit in your face. It really hurt. But we're in the queue for the monorail now, so we'll let you know when we get back to the car. Okay, we're just on the monorail now, and unfortunately you can't see outside because they're frosted glass. No, it's not even frosted grass, it's like what they have on the Skyline in Disney when they have the characters on it. But it's like a black kind of, you just see the kind of thing that it's like a skin kind of thing. So as you can see behind me, it's like plastic that separates the, so it's like one carriage, but obviously there's seats here and seats on the other side, like just behind me. But there's like plastic glass that separates us, which is good. So we're just in this bit by ourselves, just the three of us, and there's people behind us. We didn't wait long at all for the monorail, did we? It was really quick. But it's literally pouring down and hailstoning. I just got off the phone to my mum telling her that we're on our way back, and she's like, oh, it's beautiful sunshine here. I've had to go in one of your drawers and find myself a t-shirt, and Jasper's outside sunning himself, and Brian's rolled his pants up and got his vest on, and we're like sat here cold and wet, aren't we? But hopefully we're going home to some beautiful weather this afternoon now, because it is actually only 2 o'clock. Like, I can't believe how much stuff we have actually managed to get done. I think we have just timed everything really, really well. And so I think we have just like timed everything just, like I said before, just really, really well. I think we just really have just got everything timed amazingly. We do have the ride access pass for Matilda because she has bowel and bladder problems. So we get the ride access pass, which means that if it's a really, really long queue, we don't have to wait in it. But we only use it when like something is a long queue. So like for 13 this morning, we've really only like half an hour. So the only ride we actually used it on was the very last ride, which was Wicker Man, because it was 75. Yeah, it was 75 minutes, and even in the access line that we used, we're still in that queue for over half an hour. Anything that's kind of like, I'd say like up to an hour, she's possibly okay, but even then, sometimes it can just be any time she has to go. When she needs to go, she has to go. So it can be really difficult for her. So we have that just in case we need it for anything. But obviously, 13 was only half an hour. Getting off the monorail, I'm hoping it's not going to be too wet. 13 was only half an hour. Rita was, it's the monorail, isn't it? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, you can just see that's the Rita was only half an hour. Then we did like Blade was like no queue, was it? Oh, Blade, the Blade, that was no queue. That retro ride was like 25 minutes. Then we went and did Pinball Whizzed when it opened up, and it was only half an hour. The treetop go thing was like 20 minutes, and then we just did Wicker Man, didn't we, at the end? So everything has just been like perfectly timed with the queues. I think it is well worth getting the app and constantly checking it, because the queues can just jump from one thing to another. And obviously we haven't done every single ride. I'm not like, Matilda can't do, we didn't go on things like Nemesis and Oblivion and Smiler. They have got long, like Smiler's got a massive queue. So, there is longer queues at some of those rides, so I'm glad that we didn't go.
That's the fun though.
Yeah, the fun.
Oh my gosh, that was just like a massive cackle of thunder, really, really loud. So have we had a good day?
Yes.
So we've had an amazing day.
So sorry if we haven't done enough for you. We've tried.
Haven't we?
We have tried to do a lot,
Yeah,
but
we did, didn't we?
Between rides that we couldn't do too much.
So we'll catch back up soon. We're off the monorail and it stopped. Well, say stop, it's drizzling a little bit, but if you can just see on the floor, it's literally like a river. You can just see it's like a sheet of water on my feet, just flowing down, and my shoes are soaking wet. It's not like yet, like you can see, look at my feet, like it's getting a bit deeper here now. It's literally just like a river flowing down, and unfortunately we're right at the other end as well. I've got the keys, sorry. Oh, that was lightning. Let's hurry up and get in. So I think we're gonna end the video.
Whoa. Yeah. Like and subscribe.
Oh my gosh. We're safe. We're safe.
My feet are like,
We're in
an
the
ocean.
car.
Again, take off your shoes. Look at
Are
me.
you safe, Matilda?
Yes, I'm safe.
Let's see ya.
Show us.
How are you?
Hi.
So
Have you
there
had
was,
a good day?
Yes.
and Matilda's been so good, haven't you? And there was something that Matilda really wanted for Alton Towers, wasn't there?
Yeah.
What was it that you wanted in the shop?
The teddy bear, the Wicker Man one.
This Wicker Man teddy bear.
Fun.
And that one, yeah.
Wicker Man.
Yay. Oh, he's so cute.
Let's show everybody what you got.
So it's a redhead, big eyebrow teddy.
It's a little Wicker Man.
I know, but I love it. I think he's cute to anybody who doesn't.
So I nipped
So
into
you
the
did
tower
a
shop,
shopping bag,
didn't
didn't
I?
you?
When
Yeah.
you were at the toilet. But with the discount, it was only like £5.60, which I didn't think was
So
too
he
bad.
actually has a red eyes, but I don't know.
So we also bought, it's just silly because the other day I actually threw this away out the cupboard. When you like to clear it, you was like, oh, we don't need the Alton Towers mug anymore. We've not got the passes, chuck it away. So I had to buy another one. So this was,
Should be £15, but it's £12 with an annual pass.
okay, should be £15, but with an annual pass it was £12.
And then it's like £6 to fill it.
Yeah, and that got us refills all day. So the only problem I find with it is that a lot of it is fizzy drinks.
You can get water.
Oh, can you get water as well? Yeah. Hello, Wicker Man. And then next time we come, it will be £6, I think, with the annual pass. I mean, without the annual pass, it's not much more, is it? Yeah, I think it's like £15 a bite without the annual pass and £8 every cup. If you think that's like £8 for a whole day's worth of drinks, you'd pay like £4 for a bottle of popping, you know, for a thing of soda like this, wouldn't you, in these type of
I
places?
do think that's one place where Universal beat Disney in America as well.
Yeah, in Universal in Florida they do it, and we got it, didn't we? And it was really good.
I think it's better for everything because you've not got people with massive bags full of bottles of water.
Yeah, I think
You're
Disney
not
should
using
definitely
loads
do
of
it.
plastic for the environment.
Yeah,
And they're guaranteeing themselves money because people spend $10, $12 a day to fill it up.
yeah, that's the thing, is that people will pay for it. So next time we come, we can just bring this back with us. Just have like a little handle on it there, and you can also tuck your straw in to the other side there. She says as it's just not working for her. Maybe tuck your straw in there, but you can also like take the straw out, and you can just slide the cap across and just drink it in your mouth as well. You don't have to use a straw. So it is good. Also with an annual pass, we get free parking. There's a car in front that doesn't seem to know what it's doing or where it's going. So we've filled a drinker, we've all sorted, and we're on our way home. So thanks for watching.
Yep.
We hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll catch you again next weekend. And remember to like and subscribe, please. Leave us a comment below with any other rides that you want us to film. You know, even if it is things like Oblivion and Nemesis that Matilda can't go on, I know I've got no objections to just even filming the ride for you, and you know, filming the front of it and things so you can see what it's like. So please let us know, and I hope you've liked this video. Bye for now.